What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Salmon Station. Today we're going to be learning, this move has a couple different names. Some people call it over shoulder palm, crooked palm, rodeo palm, whatever you guys want to call it. But yeah, let's get right into it. So the prerequisites you're going to want for this trick are ledge shan't and obviously palm flip, hence the name. You basically treat your ledge shan't like you're trying to just kick over it. So whichever way you're going to be going, I go to my right, so I'm going to be putting right foot first. You're going to be kicking the opposite foot over. So you're here, hands on. You don't have to actually do the trick right now, but eventually we're going to get there, hands on, and then just kick this left leg straight over, spin around just like that. And after you've drilled that a couple times, all you're going to be doing from there is just hopping on this right foot. You don't have to do like a big jump, like get your feet over it. Just hop on this right foot. So you're here, all your pressure's on your hands. So you're here, kick this left foot over, just a little hop. So once you've drilled that a couple times, just do it like 2 or 3 times. You don't have to do that many. Just once you're feeling comfortable with it, the next step to getting this closer to what we're actually going to be doing, the over shoulder palm, is try and move back just a little bit. So if you started over here and went for your trick, try and move like a couple inches further back. Try and go for it. It's gonna make you have to like dive out a little bit. It's gonna treat it more like the wall. So you're gonna be here, maybe get like a few rocks in, that's how I like to do it, and then just really try and hop towards the wall, or the ledge rather, instead of just jumping onto it. So here, there. And then you can just move farther back again. And then once you start to move it further back, in that one you guys might have seen that I did a little tuck. For this, you don't actually have to tuck both. It's gonna look more like a flip if you do tuck both, but you can only tuck. As I was saying before the last brain cell started to die, you don't have to tuck both, but if you only tuck one, it's gonna look more like an AK grab or a taco tuck or whatever you guys call it. But yeah, I like to tuck, for these ledge ones, I like to only tuck one because it's just more comfy. And if you're gonna be tucking one, try to make it your back foot, not your front, because then if you're doing it on the wall and you only tuck your front foot, this foot is just gonna go over, kick the wall. You always wanna at least tuck this one if you're doing it on the wall. All right, so once you guys have learned that, I'm assuming you guys already know how to palm flip. If not, go watch another tutorial. They're probably gonna be better than what I could do. But once you've learned that, it's basically transferring that to a higher ledge and then a higher ledge, and then eventually you're just moving it over to a wall. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Now that we've made it over to the wall, there's a few methods to actually cheat the move and make it a lot safer to do, so that you don't actually just go for it and just end up landing on your head. Okay, so the first way that I know how to cheat this move and actually make it a little bit safer is try and put just one hand on and just like try and do a little twist. It's not gonna actually be a flip at all. You don't wanna invert it at all. Just get used to getting that hand on sideways and wrapping your shoulders in. So you're gonna be here. I like to start with, because I go to the right side, so I like to start with the wall actually to my right. So I'm here facing with the wall directly to my side. Some people go forward. I just feel like that's weird feeling. But yeah, you just wanna start with one hand on the wall. I start sideways and then just do a little twist. So the next step to actually just giving you a little bit of axis into this, instead of just doing a straight up vert twist, is trying to put your inward foot on the wall. So I go to my right, like I've said a couple times, so I'm gonna put my right foot on the wall. So I'm here, just use that one hand still if you're comfy with that, or you can put 2 hands. So one hand on for now, and then inward foot on the wall, and just try and kick this left foot inwards like you did over on the ledge, but not actually outwards to kick the wall. So you're here, get that knee drive, just like that. And from there, you want to keep that foot on the wall. So you want to go for your actual trick, keep that foot on the wall, and just add your extra hand to get a little bit closer to the actual trick. So 2 hands, foot on the wall, there. So once you've drilled that a couple times, you've gotten used to the slight axis. It's gonna be a lot more once you've actually gone for the trick. By the way, I should mention, this trick is gonna be a lot easier if you try it. This thing is pushing my camera off the ledge. But this trick is gonna be a lot easier if you try it on a slant wall instead of a flat wall first, because you're gonna have a lot more pressure on your foot than on a vert wall. I'm gonna move my camera real quick. So once you've gotten used to everything we just did, all you're gonna have to do, just like we did over there on the ledge, is just add that single foot tuck in, and then you don't actually want to do both feet on this one. It's going to be a little bit harder in my opinion than even the actual trick, so I wouldn't do that, but just add that outer foot tuck in just to get that feeling of tucking while you're going over your shoulder. And once you've gotten that tuck in, you basically just have to go for the trick at that point. So you could help yourself by just starting lower and working your way up the wall. So you can start down here, start trying it over here, so you barely have height, so even if you do fall, it won't hurt that bad. But then I think a good place to put your hands is about eye level, maybe a little bit above. But yeah, you want to start with that chest low and really rise it up when you're going for your palm. You don't actually want to go here, up into it, and like slap down like you're going for a cast, because that's just going to push you down. You actually want to rise with it, so shoulders down and then up.
And notice how in these tries where I'm putting less power in, my back foot is constantly like kicking upwards, like I'm almost setting for a frisbee, and my chest is lowering and then rising up with the trick. You always want to do that part. That's what's going to give you the height.
Well, this is it for this episode of Salmon Station. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a thumbs up. And if you tried it inside or outside, or even learned it inside or outside, make sure to send it to me or the Team Tresk Instagram pages, and I'll make sure to shout you guys out, because that's dope that you guys even tried it. So yeah, this is it for this video, and peace out.